Hello! Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Southern California. Just here at the local Starbucks. Got a workout in this morning with a friend and just hit up the Starbucks to get some work done. Sometimes if I go home, sometimes I get distracted with other things. So this is a great place for me to come on and kind of stay focused. So who is on with me today? It's a little quiet out there. Hey Nicole, how are you, hun? Hi Gail. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year. So yeah, I'm just kind of, hi Melinda. I love this Starbucks too. Let me turn my camera around because it has a beautiful fountain that I get to stare at. So I love that. Put you back down here. But how's everybody else doing today? What are you guys up to? Happy hump day, middle of the week. So I wanted to jump on because I don't know about you guys, but hi Danielle. Sometimes I have a little bit of a hard time sticking with my New Year's resolutions. And hi Jessie. And so I don't know if any of you guys struggle with that as well. Sometimes even to the point where I don't always make them because I'm just, I don't know, it just I may not stay with it. So, hi Leah. So I thought I was kind of Googling and trying to figure out some ways to stick with my resolutions, which, I would like to lose a little bit of weight this year. And then I also, I came on about a month ago and talked about I wanted to become more organized and more time efficient. So I'm working on that. Also one of my goals, one of my New Year's resolutions is to grow my business. So those are kind of my things, and I've realized that in order to make those things happen and not give up, because the first month, let's be honest, we have that willpower, that fresh new start to the year where we feel like we can do anything, right? And then come month 2, come February, and the spring, and then we get a little bit caught up in some other things and realize that we've lost sight of what we wanted to accomplish this year for a New Year's resolution. So I found some really great tips that I wanted to share with you using my good old friend Google. Man, I don't know what we did without Google back in the day. Hi Sandy, hi Katie. What did I do here? Sorry about that. Okay, so the first tip that is helpul in keeping in making yourself stick with your New Year's resolutions is clearly defining your goals. So it's so easy to say, oh, I want to lose some weight, or I want to save more money, or I want to spend less, or I want to get more organized. It's easy to just make those statements, but what do you, how are you clearly defining that? Like, if you're looking to lose weight, what kind of program are you going to start? What things are you going to do to make that happen? Let's see, is it a certain amount of weight that you want to lose, or is it a certain amount of money that you want to save? You have to make those goals, you have to clearly define them. You can't just make them very general, because then there's really nothing to kind of go by when you're looking at if you've accomplished them or not. So for me, for example, I would like to lose a little bit of weight. So for me, that the clearly definition of that would be I'm going to cut out a lot of white flour products, such as breads and tortillas, and I love bread. So it's going to be a really tough one for me, but if I want to accomplish that goal, then I have to be disciplined and stay focused. So those are my clearly defining goals. As far as becoming more organized and time efficient, I actually learned from another friend today, to set timers. That's huge, because it's so easy to get caught up in a lot of other things. So to set timers for yourself, or to set if I want to be organized, then I need to, write some more things down. I can't always just rely on the good old brain, because there's just so many things going on that it's easy to lose sight of what it is that you want to be doing. So clearly defining your goals is number one. Number two is tracking your progress. So, there's a quote: if you can measure it, then you can change it. So, it's very going along the principles of psychology. If there's nothing to track, for example, if we're talking about weight loss, for me, I guess I could say I would like to lose a certain amount of pounds, but for me, it's more about how clothes fit, how I feel that I look. I try not to get too caught up in numbers or anything like that. So for me, it's more, maybe I want to be, I want to drop a couple of sizes in my clothes instead of maybe losing 10 pounds. Because I do like to work out, and I know muscle sometimes can, weigh a bit more too. So for me, maybe clearly, or tracking my progress would be, I'm a size, I'm getting close to like a size 7, and I would like to maybe get down to probably a 5-ish. So that would be kind of my tracking my progress. If it's, let's see, and that helps with motivation too. So for example, if I give myself a whole year to lose that weight, I have to stay with it, because I know things take time. Nothing happens overnight. And so tracking that progress little by little, even if I haven't lost a size yet per se, but maybe it's fitting looser, that's progress. Or, for my organizational goals, maybe, maybe my emails are still piling up, but maybe I have a couple of things going straight to trash or straight to a folder. That's progress, right? Little by little. So tracking your progress is number 2. Number 3 is have patience. Sorry, I'm outside. Number 3 is have patience. So setting realistic goals is really important, because if I say, if I come on here and be like, I want to go from a size 7 to a size 2, I mean, that's a big change. And, if I don't get past a size, let's say 6 by half of the year, I'm going to give up, because I'm going to just be like, well, there's no way I only dropped one size for 6 months, that I'm going to drop, 5 more sizes or 4 more sizes by the end of the year. So then we tend to give up, and I mean, that's not going to get you anywhere either. So have patience, set realistic goals, tracking your progress little by little, so that it's not overwhelming and you don't, give up. And sorry, you guys, I'm at a table that is, the leg is kind of wobbly, so that's why you're seeing me wobble a little bit. And then the 4th tip is to publicize your goals to friends and family. So this is, I know none of these are maybe something you've never heard before, but it's just a good reminder. If you don't tell people, then you don't necessarily feel that accountability. So, I like to tell people, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to try to do. One of my other resolutions was to start reading the Bible, and so you'll see me, even if it's like a post on my story that I did it that day, I'm sharing it with people, because that's kind of my accountability. So, whatever your goal may be, sharing it with people publicly, or at least with one person. That's definitely going to help you stick with it a little bit more because of that accountability. So those are 4 secrets that, hi Jeff, thank you. I'm glad you found that helpful. I feel like we all need these reminders from time to time, and I'm just so big on, setting goals. And this is similar to setting goals, a New Year's resolution, but it's more than just setting those goals. It's having things in place to measure those goals so that you are more successful in whatever it is that you're setting your goals to. And I actually do have 3 more tips that I'd love to share with you. If you're interested, just message me and I'll shoot those over. One in particular is something that I probably wouldn't have guessed. So something you definitely want to check out. So, shoot me a message if you're interested, and I'd love to share more. And I wish you guys all a very happy and successful, and whatever your New Year's resolutions are, I wish that you stick with them and, get the results that you're looking for. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Bye.